time to meet the Maddens, the family with something to hide.
You can't say that. That's a spoiler.
Hi, Reed. Hi, Malachi. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Congratulations on the series. I mean, the first thing I wanted to ask you about the series is, I mean, most kind of superhero films and series, it's all about the superhero trying to fit in because they want to, they need to. But this is all about having to fit in because you have to. So, I mean, that must have been really kind of exciting, but a real challenge at the same time for both of you. How did you approach that as an actor to kind of take the superhero genre and turn it on its head?
I mean, it's super cool because, I mean, not only that, but we're playing villains. So to kind of to start out in a perspective where it's like, yeah, we're hiding out because we have to. But the cool thing is that we're constantly looking over our shoulders, not from the superheroes, but now the supervillains as well. We're at odds with both of them. So the hijinks that the characters get into over the course of the first season is like, yeah, we're acting on our normal villain tendencies, but we still have to lay low. So to prepare for that as an actor is really, really fun because, I mean, it makes for really great comedy. It makes for really great situations, but you can see the characters start to grow over the course of the season. They start to kind of adapt, and it's really fun.
Talking of adapting, I mean, Malachi, I think we can talk a little bit about the character because he's in the trailer. But I think that's the craziest superpower ever, and that must be just the most fun to sort of each time you get the script. Right, what am I going to be today? What am I going to be today? That must be really crazy, to kind of get the script and see what inanimate object or what other person or animal or whatever you're going to be the next episode. No.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's like you were saying, it's really, really cool to. I mean, while we're filming an episode, I'm always like, oh, I can't wait to get this episode done so I can see what I am in the next episode and what's happening, what adventure we go on in the next episode, and how my character is going to evolve. And I think that he's going to be a cool, fun, relatable character for a lot of kids to watch.
And at the same time, you just kind of getting into it because it's you in the first episode. You want your superpower, and it suddenly appears, and you don't know what to do with it, and that could go in either direction. It could go in a good way, or it could go in a really bad way. So I can't wait to see what happens with your character. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, totally. It's gonna be a fun journey.
Exactly. And you're talking there. So there's you can tell there's lots of kind of fun and hijinks going on behind the scenes as well. It comes across on the screen, it works really well. I was speaking to Lucy earlier, and I was looking at a few photos she's got on Instagram. It looks like she liked playing a lot of pranks, especially on Reed. I was reading she liked to play a lot of pranks off camera. Is that true?
It's incredibly true. I mean, Lucy kind of like elected me in the first week of shooting. She's like, I'm gonna play the most pranks on you because I can tell that you can take it. I'm like, that's fine. I'm just going to get you back. So over the course of the first season, I mean, like we've all pranked each other. We've all just had fun. Like we even start like pulling pranks on the crew where we'll like hide their director podiums or whatever. Like we'll just kind of like move stuff around. Because we just have that dynamic as very much a family, and we prank each other like a family would. And so to have that kind of like, that dynamic on set is always really fun. It's never a dull moment.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why I think that's why the show works so well, because you can just tell you're having so much fun off set as well, and one on set as well, of course. Yeah, definitely. And then I wanted to talk to you a little bit about you've got this super power, super strength, but when it comes to you and your sister, she's always kind of the one that manages to overpower you every single time.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I've had my own theories about that because we always talk offset like who would win if we all had to battle each other, who's going to come out on top. But I think the thing about Jake and the reason why he always kind of comes up short in those battles is because Amy is still like fully about the villain life, and that's who she wants to be still. But Jake's kind of on a different path. He still wants to grow to be a better person, and he loves his siblings, and he's always there for them, and he's loyal to them. So in that split second moment in a fight where Amy's willing to do whatever it takes, Jake holds back because he knows how strong he is. When he was a villain, right, he was unstoppable. And so to have that power, you kind of have to learn how to hold yourself back, and because he really truly doesn't want to hurt anybody.
Exactly. Well, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time. We're out of time. I wish you the best of luck with the series. I'm sure it's going to go on really well. It's just the kind of thing that everyone needs to watch right now to cheer themselves up a bit. And I hope to speak to you at a second season, maybe sometime soon.
I like that idea.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It sounds great.
Definitely. All right. All the best. Take care. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Thank
Cheers
you. You
then.
too.
Bye.
Villains of Valley View premiere event. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can mention that.
Friday, June 3rd at 8 on Disney Channel.